The corona effect has reached interstate travel finally. Taking a leaf from the neighboring states, the state government has banned interstate transportations such as buses, via tracks and tempos. But families entering the state in cars would be checked and then would be allowed into the state. But tourists entering via tracks or tempo travelers would be sent them back. Also, the government has finally decided to crack down on religious functions including weddings. Here are the details. Health Minister Vishwajit Rane said above measures were taken after Chief Minister's video conference with the Prime Minister. Rane said Section 144 has been imposed in the state and gathering of more than 5 people won't be allowed. Also, the guidelines have been issued for social distancing in public buses, both KTC and private. On 28th March, the situation would be reviewed. The Rane also appealed governments not to travel to different parts of the state. He also ensured that all the press conferences would be taken via video conferencing.
Earlier we were issuing advisories, but now directions have been issued. Yesterday also somebody brought to our notice there's some wedding happening in one of the 5-star hotels, so we sent a message to the collector to immediately shut it down. We are not going to allow any mass gatherings, we are not going to allow any gatherings of more than 5 people anywhere in the state of Goa. As we speak, last night orders have been issued for Section 144 in the whole state of Goa. 144 is in force. No gatherings take place. This is in public interest. Social distancing in buses also, those guidelines are being issued to private bus operators. 144 being in place, there is no question of any kind of religious function or religious festivities. No temple function, no church functions, no nothing. Everywhere there cannot be anything more than 5 people is banned and stopped in the state of Goa with immediate effect. These buses will be stopped immediately, interstate buses. Apart from that, we are also tweaking the thing so that only cars that go and come, families that go and come between Belgaum and Goa, they will be checked at the borders and we'll be using thermal guns there to check. So that arrangement Secretary is in the process of doing. No tracks, travelers, all will be allowed into the state of Goa. Tourist movement and all, anybody we feel is like a touristic passenger, we are giving authorities and the PSIs on duty there to send the vehicle back. We do not want these vehicles to come into Goa.
Rane appealed to the people not to visit OPDs including the GMC unless there is an emergency. He also warned that he would cancel licenses of private hospitals who refuse to admit coronavirus suspects.
Is that only if you need to go to the hospital, go, but don't go and crowd the OPDs for routine matters. Whatever you can do, you can postpone surgeries or many other things which are mandatory and important and to be immediately tackled. Yesterday we were told that one hospital refused to admit a suspect. I have just got from Dr. Rajendra Desai the name of the hospital and I will be instructing Secretary Health today through the collector to issue a show cause notice. If this repeated by that hospital again, we will be forced to cancel the license of the hospital. We will not think twice before cancelling anybody's license. Nobody will be spared. Every hospital, we can requisition any number of beds. So I am just making you aware. Kenna prashna asta media so की बाबा आम्ही बेड क्वारंटाईन फॅसिलिटीज कितें केल्ले आसा आमी जशे रिक्वायरमेंट येतात तशे प्रायवेट हॉस्पिटलांतल्यान आमी तितके एरिया आनी तितके बेड्स आनी तितके वॉर्ड्स आमी रिक्विजिशन करपाचो अधिकार ह्या एक्ट अंडर आसा.
A video journalist Amar Chavriya from Pune.